When you're selling online through an e-commerce website, one of the most important things that you're going to need to do is to get the email addresses of people who are interested in the items and services that you're selling. Email marketing is one of the most cost-effective ways of marketing on the internet because people really want to receive information on products and services that they're actually interested in. So don't get this confused with spam and all those emails you get that you really don't want to receive. This email marketing in this context is where people have put their hand up and said, yes, I want to receive more information on this. And then you can send them those emails. Now, of course, the other thing is that people that have put their hand up saying that they want to receive an email from you, they make really qualified prospects. They're people who are really likely to buy from you in the future. So you want to keep that communication going really as long as you can until they say they don't want to receive any more emails from you. So how do you get people's email addresses? One way you can do it is by having a pop-up email sign up. So when people arrive at your website, after a few seconds, you can have a pop-up appear asking for their name and their email address and giving them a reason to sign up. It may be, that you want to send them some offers or more information on the products and services that you're selling. So how do you do that using Sellr? Well, if we take a look at the screen in front of us here, this is just one of our demo stores. This is at sellerdemo.com, and we've set this up today to be sport cams. So this is selling sports cameras and accessories. So you can see it's a very simple website just with some items for sale there and some navigation at the top. So if we go to the control panel, we're going to want to go to marketing, pop-up email sign up. So there's some settings that we're going to have to set up first here. Firstly, we want to choose what the pop-up is going to look like. So click on pop-up themes. Now there's some graphical ones. So there's a number of pages of themes to choose from. And of course, you can create your own, or you can get us to design a custom pop-up theme for you. So there's lots of options. I'm just going to use a really simple theme. So if we go to page 2, I'm just going to use one of these themes here. Let's have this one at the top. So you click on the site button to choose that for your site, because of course you can have a pop-up email sign up on your website and also a different one on your blog. So they're treated differently. Now, if you want as well, you can see what this particular pop-up looks like. You can click on the view icon here. This is a very simple one, but good for demonstrating how this works. So if we close that, now if we click on back at the bottom, now we need to click on the configure link up here. And there's some other options that we need to complete here. So when someone signs up, you can receive an email notification yourself. There's a tick box for that. And you enter the email address that you want to be notified on here. So when someone signs up, you're going to get sent an email. Email address the email will appear to have come from. I'll just put. And the name, so I'll just put website. And then there was some text on the pop-up. So I've added the title here, sign up to receive an invite to our exclusive party. And the text underneath will send you regular offers information via email and also a ticket to our exclusive event later this year. Because of course, if you just put on the pop-up, sign up to our newsletter, very few people are going to do that and it's not really compelling. So you need to write something that's going to get people really interested and maximize the number of people that are going to sign up, whilst also making it clear that it's an email sign-up list and you're going to send them emails. So that's what we're going to do on this one. If I click on Save Changes. Now there's some other options on this page here. This is the main kind of on-off button here for switching on. We'll leave that off for the moment. Website pop-up appears after so many seconds. I'll put that at 5 seconds. And now, when someone signs up, they're added to a contact list. So a list of your contacts. You can choose which list they're added to here. In fact, if we go to Marketing Customer Relationship Manager, you can click on Manage Lists and you can create a list here. So if I create a list here, if I click on Create New List, and I'll call it, it needs to be a list type user, and I'll call it pop-up emails, save list. And then if I go back to marketing, email marketing, pop-up email sign up, then we want to select that there. So now when anyone signs up on your website, they're going to be added to the pop-up emails contact list. You don't have to. You could add them to one of the other lists that you've got already. It's just that I want to keep these separate. And then underneath, you can choose to either add that person to a prospect sequence, or you can create a custom website sign up email. So in this instance, I'm actually going to add them to a prospect sequence, and we've got one here called the pop-up sign up. So what's a prospect sequence? So a prospect sequence is where you've created up to 25 emails, which are then going to be sent to that person at a time relative to when they signed up, right? So if someone comes on the website today and they sign up to that pop-up, they're going to immediately get a welcome email from you, and then they're going to get a sequence of emails after that you've pre-written. So if we go to marketing, email marketing, autoresponders, prospect sequences, you can see I've created a pop-up sign up prospect sequence here. And if we click on edit, you can see the different emails in the sequence. Now, as I mentioned, this is a demo, so these aren't that relevant to the pop-up we just created, but obviously yours will be super relevant. So we've got here, for example, there's just 2 emails here. We've got the first email is first name, 5 ways to double your website turnover in 2 weeks. And that's sent on joining the sequence. And then 1 day later, they get another email as well. This is ways to make a customer come back to your store again and again. So, and you can have up to 25 emails there that are then sent to that contact at a time relative to when they signed up, which is really, really effective, because it's a bit like you're keeping the contact going with that customer. They've been to your website and you're continuing to kind of contact them. It's not, they don't have to wait until your next monthly email or whatever it may be. They get in contact from you straight away. So it gives you a huge opportunity to connect with them and give them things that are relevant to what they were looking for, which is great. So if we go back to marketing, email marketing, pop-up email sign up, that's what we've done there. And of course, if you don't want to add them to a sequence, if you just want to simply send one email saying thanks for signing up to the list or something, you'd click on create website sign up email there and create that email there. But we're going to keep it like this. So now all that remains to do is to switch it on. So we click on this button at the top here. Now that's switched on. So after 5 seconds, a pop-up email should appear and we can get the details. So let's have a look. So now if we open up the Sellr demo site, and we wait for 5 seconds, you'll see the pop-up appears. Sign up to receive an invite to our exclusive party. We'll send you regular offers and information by email, and also a ticket to our exclusive event later this year. So then we can enter our details. Hit subscribe. Thanks for signing up. You will hear from us shortly. Then of course they can carry on looking at the website. And don't forget as well, especially worth noting when you're trying this yourself, once you get that pop-up once, you're not going to see it again and again and again. Your browser will remember that you've seen it. So if someone's already signed up, they're not going to be continually asked to enter those details again. They can just continue browsing the site. And now if we switch back to the control panel, and then if we go to Marketing Customer Relationship Manager, we're going to want to switch to pop-up emails. So you can see the contact details are in there. And of course that can be used as the target for scheduled emails as well. And if we click on the SEQ link, you can see that that contact is also signed up to the pop-up sign up prospect sequence. And you can remove them from the sequence and you can see what number of email they're on there. So another point to note as well is that someone will only receive the sequence once. So that if they've already received the sequence from you and they sign up again, then they won't be sent those emails all over again. So that's it. Hopefully you can see how easy it is to add a pop-up email sign up to your website and to get those prospects signed up to your list, which gives you a great opportunity to increase your sales.